So in the last verse, he indicated the nature of, or the true nature of the Kshetrajna, and referred to it as the Maheshwaraha, Mahantam Ishwaraha, the great Lord. He is called Maheshwaraha because Sarvasmin Atma, he is the Atma or the self within all beings in the universe. And at the same time, he is Sudantra, he is independent. So therefore Maheshwaraha, the word has been used. And that great being exists beyond Asmin Dehe Paraha. It exists beyond this body. It has no touch with this body at all. It is totally free and independent of this body. Totally. So then this is the nature of that. And it is that which sees, being close to all, as Upadrashta, it perceives as a witness, as a sakshi of all phenomena which is transpiring around Upadrashta. Thus in this manner he has indicated the nature of the Atman or the Kshetrajna which has to be experienced. Then he continues further and says in verse number 23, Ya evam veti purusham prakritim cha gunai saha sarvata vartamanopi na sa bhuyo abhijayate. Thus, ya evam, thus, in this manner, ya evam veti, thus he knows what? Purusham prakritim cha gunai saha. He who knows appropriately the very nature of the Purusha as the Kshetrajna which transcends this physical body in its real nature, asangoyam Purushaha, it is untouched by the body and untouched by the universe, asangoyam, and prakritim cha, and the true nature of Prakriti too, his place and position in the scheme of things, and gunais and prakritim cha gunais saha, and along with the gunas too, because when the Prakriti is in a samya avastha, in a state of mental equipoise or equilibrium, it is called Prakriti, the unmanifest state of that Prakriti. And when there is a modification which transpires amongst the three gunas and it undergoes a change, then at that time the creation begins to operate, and so gunaisaha along, and then the entire creation which follows is a ramification of these gunas. The gunas in various proportions and in various natures, it gets modified into various substances in the universe along with the body. Along with the body, it gets modified as the body too. And not only the body also, it also gets modified as the mind too. And along with the mind, all the dharmas of the mind, all the characteristics of the mind, the thinking operations of the mind, it gets modified as all of those vrittis which transpire in the mind too. All of this is the play of Prakriti and its gunas. So, evam veti purusham prakritim cha gunaisaha, and he knows that Purusha is Purusha and Prakriti is Prakriti. They are totally distinct from each other. Purusha abides in its own true glory as the Purnaha, as that which is Purnam, as that which is self-existent, perfect, having no touch, no association with Prakriti at all. And Prakriti is that nature, is that which brings about the whole of nature. So one he knows and understands this science, these principles of tattvas, sarvata vartamanopi, sarvata. In any manner, in whatever form he lives in the world, it doesn't matter. Once you have got this wisdom, in any manner one lives according to one's own prarabdha, the choice of living of each person is not in his hands. The way of, or the manner of living of each one is basically based on the prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma, another word for prarabdha karma, is the destiny of your life. What is operating in your life as your life circumstances and life experiences and life situations and the place where you are born and brought up and educated and are making a living, all that is said to be your prarabdha karma, that is said to be your, sum total of all of this is said to be your destiny. And your destiny and this process which is happening to you, sarvata, in whatever manner it comes to you, you accept it and then keep on living your life. Don't resist your destiny. Flow with your destiny. That's the secret of living. Whatever your destiny is, just flow along with it. So sarvata vartamanopi, in whatever manner you're destined to live in this life. You may be destined to live your life as a hermit, live so as a hermit. Some are destined to live their life in monasteries, so be it. Some are destined to live their life as householders. Some are destined to live in faraway places, in faraway countries. Some are destined to live in a society, some out of society. So in whatever manner you are placed in the world, it doesn't matter. Sarvata, because the wisdom that you have with you, it has no bearing on this at all. On your destiny of life. It doesn't matter what it is. So that is why sarvata vartamano, in whatever manner you live, it doesn't matter. So long as the inward knowledge is there and you are based in the Atman, so long as you are based in the Atman and witness the operations of nature, everything is all right. Sarvata vartamanopi na sa bhuyo abhijayate. Such a person who is based in the Atman, and then just observes the operations of all nature around as a witness, like a sakshi is operating, he is observing everything which is going on around him, whatever way be it. He is detached from the whole universe, the panorama of life, but at the same time he is now based in the Atman. Such a person, nasa bhuyo abhijayate, he does not come back here again into this samsara, into this world. Such a person does not come back. He na bhuyo abhijayate, he does not get reborn again. Such a person. Then for such a person, once Brahma Jnana has taken place, so it is mentioned, Brahma Veda Brahmaiva Bhavati. The knower of Brahman verily is Brahman. Verily is Brahman. The only way to know Brahman is to be Brahman. So now, since he is established in the Atman, he is abiding in the Atman and he becomes Brahman. He is Brahman. For such a person, Chiyande cha asya karmani. His karmas also. The moment a person obtains enlightenment, that is to say, the moment he obtains Brahma Jnana, then at that time, 2 of his 3 karmas get neutralized. A person has 3 karmas in his life. Sanchita karma, prarabdha karma and agami karma. Sanchita karma is the old residual karma still left in his bank account. The old accumulated karmas which are yet to fructify in future lives. That is said to be sanchita karma. Then prarabdha karma is the karma which is operating in this life. And a person will live in this life, in this body, so long as the prarabdha karma is there. The moment it is over, he vacates this body. So this is the prarabdha karma. Then agami karma is that future karma which is being accumulated by you in this life, and this agami karma will go and get deposited with the old karmas, sanchita karma, for your next future life. But for such a person, since no future life is there, therefore the agami karma, the future karmas also get dissolved, neutralized, and the old sanchita karmas, residual past karmas, are also burnt away. They are also burnt away. Jnanagni, dakta karmani. So by the fire of wisdom knowledge, the sanchita karma and the agami karmas, both of them get neutralized. then only the present prarabdha karma is left. And this is that karma which sustains him for the current period of his life. So thus, therefore, this person, nasa bhuyo abhijayate, he will not be born again. He will not be reborn again. This is his last birth. Now, having said this much, now he is indicating 3 practices. The next verse, number 24. 3 spiritual disciplines or practices to realize this Atma. The first is, so he says, in verse number, which is a very important verse number 24. Dhyanena atmani pashyanti kechit atmanam atmana anye sankena yogena karma yogena cha apare kechit. Some people, dhyanena, by meditation, dhyanena, atmani, in the self, atmani, in the self, pashyanti, they see in the self, see what in the self? Atmanam, they see the self. Atmanam, they see the self in the self. Atmana, by the self. They see the self by the self in the self. So the word Atma has been used very often in the Bhagavad Gita. With reference to the context, it has got different meanings. So here also, the first Atmani, Dhyanena Atmani. Atmani here stands, so the first Atmani locative case, in the Atman. In the Atman means in the Buddhi Guhaya. In the Buddhi Guhaya. Buddhao, in the Buddhao, or Buddhi Guhaya. So, see Dhyanena, by dhyana, by meditation, they see in the Buddhi Guha, see what Atmanam, see, they see the Atman, by what? Atmana. So here the word Atma, they see the Atman means they see the Atma, the real self. Atmana, by a mind which has undergone purification. By the mind. So here the word Atmana stands for Brahmakara Vritti. So that is the Atmana, Samskritena Manasa. And the Samskritena Manasa is that mind which has got refined and made subtle by the process of Nididhyasana, the practice of Nididhyasana. So now that process of Nididhyasana is Atmana, by the Brahmakara Vritti. They see the Atman, the self. They see the self, in the Buddhi, in the Atmani, in the Buddhi. So once again, that particular Jnanam, Jneyam, Jnanagamyam. He has mentioned this earlier. Jneyam here stands for Atmanam, that which has to be known. And Jnanagamyam, that is Atmana. Jnanagamyam, that which has to be attained by the Brahmakara Vrittis, Jnana, reach to attain.
This is Buddhi Guha, Jnanagamyam.
Jnanagamyam is not known. Jnanagamyam means Brahmakara Vritti. And Atmani stands for the Buddhi Guha. Atmani stands. So all 3 transpire at the same place. In the Hridaya Guha, the Atman is there. So Atmani is the Hridaya Guha, in which the Atma is there. And that Atman is to be seen by Brahmakara Vritti or Atmakara Vritti. All of these things, 3 are transpiring at one and the same place. In the Buddhi Guhaya. In the Buddhi Guhayam, Hridaya Guhayam, all the 3 are coalescing there. That's what it indicates. ठीक है, बिल्कुल ठीक है, बिल्कुल. किधर देख रहा है? That is an addition. बुद्धा हो हृदय गुहा में देख रहा है. हृदय गुहा में देख रहा है. हृदय गुहा में आत्मा को ब्रह्माकार द्वारा देख रहा है. So now,
बुद्धि में as you said, परमात्मा को, आत्मा को स्वस्वरूप से भावना करते हैं.
स्वस्वरूप is ब्रह्माकार वृत्ति. स्वस्वरूप is ब्रह्माकार. The स्वस्वरूप is देख रहा है. So स्वस्वरूप is that ब्रह्माकार वृत्ति.
He is using, instead of seeing, bhavana करते हैं.
Bhavana is
Realization.
Bhavana and seeing is one and the same. They go together. Bhavana and Brahmakara Vritti, they go together. Then Annye Sankhena Yogena. Some others, they try to perceive the Atman. Annye Sankhena Yogena, by the help of Sankhya, wherein they are still aware of the Prakriti around. They are still involved in the functioning of Prakriti, and therefore they are trying to get detached from Prakriti. So that is called Sankhya, wherein you are trying to get detached from the operations of Prakriti, its dharmas, its karmas, and you are getting detached and be as the Purusha. So that system is Sankhena Yogena. That's the second type of person. The third type of person, Karma Yogena Cha Apare. The third person is through the practice of Karma Yoga, through the discipline of Karma Yoga, he is trying to maintain this. So now we will go into it very carefully and thoroughly, the three aspects. Now, here it is very clearly indicated here in a very brief manner. Very brief manner in Shankara Bhashya. It's very briefly and clearly mentioned. So we will read it and I'll explain it to you. That's why I've taken a different book. Dhyanena. Dhyanam nama. What is dhyanam? What is dhyanam? Shabdadipyo vishepyo srotradini karanani manasi upasamhriti. So, first step. The first step. Shabdadipyo vishepyo. From all the 5 sense objects. Srotradini karanani. You withdraw your senses. You withdraw your senses from all the from its respective sense objects. And manasi upasamhriti, having withdrawn with your mind and in your mind. Manascha, then what do? And the mind too, having withdrawn them into the mind. Then manascha, pratyak chetaitari. And mind too is also now pratyak chetaitari. In the Atma within. In the pratyak chetaitari, in the unseen Atma within. In the Chaitanya which is there within. Ekagrata. Ekagrataya. Ekagrataya means with one pointed awareness. Focused. Ekagrata. So you withdraw from all perceptions and repose the mind in the Atman, totally focused. Totally focused in the Atman. Ekagrata. Yet Chintanam tad dhyanam. That process of chintan. Now the word chintan is a little intriguing. So that chintanam. So that chintanam means, the word chintanam is a little confusing, as if it is to mean that you are thinking. No. It is not thinking but the flow of awareness. See the difference? You cannot think of the Atman. It's a flow of awareness. You can't think of the Atman like thinking an object. It's only a flow of awareness. This flow of awareness in the Atman, which is with focused attention, totally focused attention, that is said to be dhyanam. So at this point, what has transpired? When you get into the Hridaya Guha, Atmani, Hridaya Guha, Atmani. So there, as you close your eyes, there is only empty space there. Nirakasha, Niravayava, Nirvikara. There is no vikara of anything. No vikara, no modification. And the Nirakaram, Nirvishya, free of all Vishayas. And Akashavat, just like space which is only there. Empty space. So that is that Hridaya Guha, in which you are now focusing your attention. And there, with total focused attention, be totally absorbed there. Be totally absorbed there. As you become totally absorbed, then this process is said to be, you can put it in another way, Taila Dharavat, just like the flow of oil, the steady flow of oil, uninterrupted steady flow of oil. Taila Dharavat. The flow of awareness is just like that. The flow of awareness. Uninterrupted flow of awareness. Awareness of the Atman. in which, in this state, all the vijatiya vrittis, the other vrittis, dissimilar vrittis, vijatiya means all the dissimilar vrittis are all eliminated, are not present. And only the sajatiya vritti means brahmakara vritti. It's only a flow of brahmakara vritti. So now what do you mean by brahmakara vritti? The flow of brahmakara vritti. Is there a way on how to do this? How to maintain this brahmakara vritti? What is this brahmakara vritti? When the mind is totally calm, peaceful and quiet, automatically, remember this, automatically, brahmakara vritti is transpiring. Automatically it is transpiring. Another word for brahmakara vritti is akhandakara vritti. You have heard of that? Okay. Now what is khandakara vritti? When you see a pot, khandakara, potakara vritti. When you see a flower, flower akara vritti. When you see the sky, sky akara vritti. So khandit ho gaya. It has become broken into parts. One vritti here, another dissimilar vritti here, another dissimilar vritti in the form of the sky. So there are different vrittis. But if none of these vrittis are there, then your mind is automatically is in a akhandakara state. Khandit nahi hua. It has not broken into parts. It is in an automatic akhandakara state. This akhandakara state is said to be akhandakara vritti. And now maintain this akhandakara vritti, the flow of this akhandakara vritti. Maintain this. And as you keep on maintaining this, gradually you will become totally, first of all, you have to be focused without being distracted. Leave all distractions alone. Just like when you go to sleep, don't you want to forget the world? You want to forget the world. And second thing, what do you want to forget? You want to forget yourself also. If you remember your worries and your troubles and you can't go to sleep, you unconsciously want to forget yourself also. Not worth remembering. So you want to forget yourself also. You know the third thing that you have to forget? All the mumbo jumbo of religion. All the religious things that you have heard. All the religious funny things that you have heard about religion and religious practices and religious belief systems and all that. Leave that also alone. Forget all that. And only remember Brahman, Atman. Only remember Atman. You don't want anything else. So when you do that, Atmakara vritti is taking place. This is called Brahmakara vritti. Now, in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, 3 beautiful examples are given in order to make the state of dhyana to make you open out, make you comprehend and understand what the state of dhyana is. What the state of dhyana is and how it is practiced and gone through. So it says, Dhyayati iva prithvi, Dhyayati iva parvataha, Dhyayati iva bakaha. Right? Dhyayati iva prithvi. Prithvi, the earth, is very calm, very peaceful, very tranquil. It's very peaceful. So we like Prithvi. It seems as if Prithvi dhyayati iva, as if the earth is meditating, because it is so calm and peaceful. Wherever you go, it doesn't matter where, the earth is peaceful. Whether you go to the high mountains, or to the low hills, or to the valleys, or to the plains, it is peaceful. The earth is peaceful. So dhyayati iva prithvi, which means that you also should be at peace. You also should be peaceful and be at peace. Be at peace. That's the first requisite. Be at peace with yourself. With yourself. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with the people around you, with the world around you. Be at peace with the world around you and with all the people around. Be at peace. And then you can peacefully meditate. You can peacefully meditate. So you have to learn to be at peace with yourself. That is all. So Dhyayati iva Prithvi. Then, this is the first one. One must be like the Prithvi. Right? Then the second example is Dhyayati iva Parvataha. Be like the mountain. Because the mountain is absolutely still. Motionless. Still and motionless. Ekagrata hai. Dhyayati iva Parvataha. It is still and motionless. Just like that. The mountain is like that all the time. So you also should be similarly also undisturbed. Undisturbed by your feelings. Undisturbed by your thoughts. And undisturbed by the world. You should be firm. Be totally ekagrata like the mountain. So Dhyayati iva Parvata. Then Dhyayati iva Bakaha. You see, the crane. Dhyayati iva Bakaha. It's a very good example. The Bakaha will stand in the water. The crane will stand in the water and very patiently watch. Now see what he is doing. He is very patiently watching without moving. Because if he moves, the fish will not. So he has to be still.
Watching the target.
Watching the target. He is now absolutely watching the target to appear. The target is not there. He is waiting for the target. It has not yet come there. But he is watching. So Atman is also not there yet. But you are waiting for the Atman. That's the target. You see? हृदय गुहा में आत्मा के लिए भगवान के लिए इंतजाम कर रहा है. ठीक है? इंतजाम कर रहा है. Exactly that. So here also, you, like the Bakaha, keep on waiting, watching. Keep on watching. Ekagrata roop mein. So, this is the third example. This is what we mentioned as Sakshi. To witness the witness. Isn't it? That's what the Baka is doing, the crane is doing. He is witnessing the witness. So therefore, these are three beautiful examples which have been given in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad.
So this, as you said, uninterrupted flow of awareness should be there.
That is what it is.
And without thought.
Without thought, of course, the flow of awareness has no thought. That's why we use the word flow of awareness. There is no thought there. This flow of awareness is the Brahmakara Vritti. Remember this. This is where the confusion lies in the minds and hearts of people. Hey, what is this Brahmakara Vritti? So this is how it has to be done. So Dhyanena Atmani. So Dhyayati iva Parvataha. He is giving this same example here. Dhyanena Atmani Buddhau. Atmani first Buddhau. Pashyanti. Now you see the word Pashyanti. Witnessing, watching. Pashyanti Atmanam. Seeing the self there. The target is not there. Like the crane, it has not yet come there. But it is watching. It is watching. Atmana. So by this is the Dhyana Samskritena Antakarnena Kechit Yoginaha. So by this, some yogis, by the mind which has undergone a refinement, by this Dhyana, is able to perceive the Atman in the Buddha, in the Hridaya Guha, in the Buddha. Then, this is the first time. Anye, others, Anye, Sankhena Yogena. So, there is another category of people, the second category, Sankhya. So here, Purusha Prakriti Viveka. You are still very much aware of the Prakriti. So being fully aware of the Prakriti, you are seeing the functionings of the Prakriti on one side. Its karmas, its dharmas. Karmas means actions of the Prakriti is being observed by you. Its dharmas, the very nature of Prakriti, in the form of Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Sattvic Pravaha Vrittis are more tranquil. And of course you will find Rajasic Buddhi also, Rajasic Vivahara or the Prakriti is also taking place, wherein there is so much of noise and everything. And Tamoguna Vritti is also taking place in earth itself. Everywhere you are finding all the three in operation. All the three in operation we find in the whole of nature. And within our own internal nature also. हमारा own मन में भी ये तीनों प्रकृति चल रहा है. So within it's happening and outside it's happening. So we have got to now get ourselves detached from the functionings of the Prakriti. One has to get detached. observe without being identified, without being involved with the operations of Prakriti, in the form of its three gunas, whether it is Sattva guna or Rajoguna or Tamo guna. Let it operate in its own way, just observe it as a witness. With a Sakshi Bhava. With a Sakshi Bhava, just watch it. And knowing that you are the Purusha, you are the detached Purusha. So by this process, you are bringing about a sense of detachment from the Prakriti and also trying to regain your Purusha nature. You're creating a distinction between the two so that you can abide as the Purusha. So it is in this sense Sankhya. This is Sankhya by this process. So now this is meant for people who are still affected by nature, still affected by the outside world, who have not yet obtained a certain amount of tranquility and peace in their minds. So they also have to practice this.
They are not in the category of sarv karma sannyasi.
Yes, not only in the sarva karma sannyasi, they are still not totally at peace. They are disturbed by the world. Not only so much sarva karma sannyasi, even the sannyasi also can be disturbed. But here, they are not. The first category was that he was not disturbed by the world around. But this category is now affected and disturbed by the world around. So therefore, he has to watch it to get himself detached from the whole operations. So once you get detached from the whole operations, you are now watching everything like a sakshi. Like a sakshi, like a witness, watch the operations of nature. Just like parents watching the fun and frolics of little children. Little children playing in the kindergarten level, when children play, parents just watch them. Just watch. You don't play with them, but you watch them. You just watch them. So here also you are just watching. Just
neutral observer.
Neutral observer, you are just watching. And so, yes, सांख्य का डिसिप्लिन होना चाहिए, ध्यान में आना चाहिए. ठीक है,
ये तो
पहला स्टेप. So this is the earlier step. That's why I use the word for those who are still disturbed, who are still caught in the world. Prakriya. So this prakriya is meant not only for the householders, even for sannyasis. Even for sannyas, for everyone. यही है, सबके लिए एक ही सिद्धांत है. The same discipline is there for everyone. Now, so here in the Sankhya, discipline, you have to be the witness or the sakshi of all of what you are observing. Be the sakshi or the witness of the operations of Prakriti. That's stage one. For the Sankhya, there are two stages. This is stage one. Then the stage two is practice dhyana. Observe the Atman. Dhyana. Wherein we are witnessing the very witness consciousness. This is stage two. So once again, the same Sankhya person will also have to practice this. Practice this too. But for him, there is one step more, one step earlier. So he has to practice both things. But for the one who is already undisturbed, he can practice only the dhyana straight away. But for the one who is a little disturbed, he has to practice both. Clear? ऐसा बनेगी वो डिस्टर्ब वृत्ति बनेगी.
डिस्टर्ब वृत्ति इसलिए पहले सांख्य में जाना
जरूरी है.
ताकि संसार से कुछ डिटैच हो जाए, उसका थोड़ा शांति आ जाए, फिर उसकी ब्रह्माकार वृत्ति जो
अपने आप आ जाए. ठीक है,
मैंने ठीक समझा.
बिल्कुल ठीक, बिल्कुल. So सांख्येन योगेन कर्म योगेन च अपरे. And the others, there are some others who have to go through karma yoga. Karma eva yoga, karma yoga. They have to go through the another earlier discipline called karma yoga, which is a separate discipline by itself, wherein they are still involved in their karmas. They have got many duties and functions to do. Therefore, karma they have to do. And these karmas which they have to do has to be done as a yoga. as a karma yoga. So karma yoga is a spiritual discipline. Is a spiritual discipline. And in the Bhagavad Gita, it's speaking of these three. The entire Bhagavad Gita is speaking of these three disciplines. The whole of Bhagavad Gita. These are the three primary disciplines that it is talking about. And they have been classified into two nishtas. Karma nishta, jnana nishta. As mentioned in the 3rd chapter. So karma yogena cha apare, which means karma eva yoga. And it is a very important discipline, especially for grihasthas, who still have got duties and karmas to do. They have to go through karma yoga. But then, no one in the world can be without karmas. Even sannyasis too have their little karmas. They have to take a bath. They have got a different type of karma. Nitya karma. You may call it nitya karma for the sannyasis. Taking a bath, washing their clothes, going for bhiksha. It's a peculiar karma they have. So this is also, everybody in the world has got some little actions to do. And while going through these operations have to be performed like as a karma yoga, in a detached manner. This is very elaborate, but this karma yoga is, and we will look into it the next day. Om Tat Sat.